Welcome to a brand new Five Heart Podcast live on Core Nation's YouTube, Facebook, and X. We are the new tripod, Greg Mahochko, Minnie Hunt, the birthday boy, Fred Sacco. And it is truly an honor to be here with what we consider the greatest community in all of Husker Nation. We ask nothing of you. Just come and hang out with us, and so appreciative that so many of you spend your Thursday nights with us. So thank you from the bottom of our 5 hearts, 15 hearts, 5 hearts times 3. That's how math works. And what a show we have slated for you tonight. But allow me to let other people do the talking. Minnie, good evening.
Good evening and happy birthday, Fred.
I thank you. Thank you, everybody. Oh, Vince's already all over it. He figured it out.
What did he figure out?
He said, "Happy birthday, Fred."
Now, I think that you are the oldest person on this show. How's that feel?
I am old. Older than even Minnie. So that's,
Yeah.
It's not older than John.
No, nobody's older than John.
Nobody.
Doctor Who isn't older than John.
John was actually there when Abram was blessed by Melchizedek. Genesis. Look it up.
Sega Genesis? I love that system.
You know what? I'm gonna let that slide because it's your birthday. Any other day, I'd smack you upside the head.
Thank you. And yes, Tony, it's dress up day for everybody but Fred. It's my Hawaiian shirt Friday, but no Hawaiian shirt. How's that?
Yeah. I'm in a suit. We're all just thankful Fred's not in his birthday suit.
A couple more of these. You never know what's going to happen. These are like 9%. So.
We're all we're all dressed up for a reason. There's quite a few things that we have in store for you guys tonight, and I'm really excited about it. Greg,
I feel like I should
change
now because everybody's dressed up.
Are you excited? Is anyone else excited? Just me?
I'm excited, but I feel woefully underdressed, and everybody's making sure to call it out. I feel like I should change from my
Don't worry.
This guy loves the Huskers shirt.
That's a good shirt, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
Husker Chuck says, Minnie, you look badass in black, and Greg looks very professional, but in a good way.
So we're gonna strip for you later. Just kidding. We will change though.
What?
We're not wearing. We're not dressing up.
I can't believe sometimes, Minnie, the words that come out of your mouth.
Okay.
Hey, Pitt says, I feel underdressed. Maybe I should put on pants. Nah, don't tempt me with a good time, Pitt.
The full Monty. This will be the full 5 heart, and we're gonna spin packages on our waists. So yeah, that'll happen at halftime.
It's a dick in a box.
Well,
we do have a great show, Minnie. You're right. Not only do we have our regular press conference talk and men's basketball, and we'll even get into some of the spring sports, but we have surprises. We have good old fashioned variety show entertainment here on a 5 Heart Podcast.
Yes, we do. It's going to be exciting, you guys. So buckle up. Pants are optional.
There you go, Pitt. Tony says, please black out Fred and Greg during the stripping portion of the show.
Hey, Tony, I've been hitting the stepper 3 times a week this week. I'm looking fine. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Did you say the stair stepper?
Yep.
Oh, gosh.
Is that the Thigh Master?
I'm blasting my glutes.
That makes your butt like.
I'm blasting my glutes just for Tony.
Speaking of blasting glutes, never mind. This isn't the Scott Frost hour.
Yeah, I was going to say, what's Scott Frost up to these days?
Okay, so we do have some men's basketball.
Sorry.
to start off with, because that's why we're dressed up. Because yours truly, moi, yes,
I can't believe
I
you're
watched.
just diving right into it and falling on the sword.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go for it.
Okay.
You ready?
Go for it.
So I purchased the streaming service so that I can watch the basketball team when they're like 10-0. Okay. There are only 4 other teams that were 10-0 at the time. Now, when I remember to watch the games, it appears that we are not winning. The ones that I watch. The ones I don't watch, we win. And so I keep hearing, oh, Nebraska basketball, we're like 21-0 or 21-2. And so I'm watching, and then of course we lose that game. And then we're 23-4. And I watch and we lose that game. So I'm not going to give up my streaming service.
I think you should.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And there's only one more game left in the regular season. But because of that, and, really, to be fair,
Minnie, if you watch the Iowa game on Sunday, just don't expect to be on the show on Thursday.
Really?
We'll send Matney and his pitchforks for you.
I'll be banned. But to be fair, UCLA put forth their best game. Right? They played defense hard.
Minnie
this
said
last
hard.
week. Yes, I did. They did. And we couldn't hit any threes. We couldn't even hit free throws.
Well, with the team, you live by the three, you die by it. I mean, they shoot so many threes. I think we shoot the most threes in the Big Ten. Is that correct? I think I heard that. If not, we're close to it.
We tied for our season low in points at 52. The last time that we scored 52 points prior to that was on Tuesday, February 17th at Carver Hawkeye Arena when we lost 57-52 to Iowa. We play Iowa at home on Sunday. Minnie, I am begging you not to watch the game on Sunday. Please.
By all that is holy, do not watch. Do not watch.
Not fair. That is not fair.
It is fair.
No, it is not. But I will consider it. Well, I mean, probably going to watch, because what are the chances? Okay.
Well, you're pretty much 0 for 5, right? I think something like that. I mean, good Lord.
Yeah. So, should we take bets? If I watch, do we win?
I think you should stay away from it until we're up by maybe 10 or 15 with a couple minutes left, and then you can turn on your streaming service and you can watch it then.
Okay, that sounds like a good
Your phone will give you updates. I get updates now all the time. I don't know, because I watch 2 games and now I get spammed with every Big Ten basketball game.
Nebraska Strong says Minnie's bad luck.
A precursor of things
we
to
are
come.
5-5 in our last 10. Vince Watson, everybody's favorite Wyomingan. Anyway, with another L to Iowa and 1-1 in Big Tourney, they could be a 5 seed. We need to beat Iowa. We need as strong of a start or strong as placing in the Big Ten tournament as possible. I think we should be a 3 seed in the Big Dance. We'll see.
Okay.
Weren't we a 3 seed when Xavier beat us back when I was in high school?
It's not going to matter if Minnie watches the game, because
this is true. Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad we got that out of the way.
Did Minnie ever see Bronx Tale?
No.
Did Greg? Did you ever see it? No, you probably didn't either. What am I asking? Never mind. The joke will fall on deaf ears.
No, tell me about Bronx Tale, because it sounds familiar.
It's the one where De Niro's a bus driver, and then his kid gets mixed up with the mob in Brooklyn.
No, I'm thinking of Rumble in the Bronx with Jackie Chan. Never mind. Those are 2 different movies.
Okay.
I'm
Very
just going to
different.
quit the show right now. Good Lord. Jackie Chan? Good Lord. Anyways, it doesn't matter. There's
Did
a
you
guy
not
named
watch
Jimmy
Jackie? Well, okay,
Okay.
I forget
Time
that I'm
out,
substantially younger than you are.
time out. This is not the movie portion of the show. Okay.
Moving on.
Yes. Something about the 3 seed. That's all I remember. And then it went far left.
It just fell off the rails. That's okay. Back on track. 3 seed. Hopefully we get it. Yes.
I remember that, Rostovsky. Jackie
So-
Chan broke his leg jumping on a hovercraft.
Should we just go ahead and dive into this special surprise that we have?
I mean, realistically, it doesn't feel like we're not going to do it. And we should do it early.
Yeah,
Because,
let's do it.
okay. Hey, guess what, everybody? Oh, he's not here. Living in Omaha, David Matney, the official realtor of the 5 Heart Podcast, proudly presents what we're calling 5 Heart Theater. We're waiting for the last one. There's always one. Fred, that's you.
Order in the court. I'm talking to you, Matney, if you're here, and Pitt and Nebraska Strong and Husker Chuck and everybody else. The Honorable Court will now hear the case of the People versus Ms. Hunt, accused of being the Husker Albatross, a bringer of misfortune upon Nebraska athletics. Mr. Mahachko, are you prepared?
Ready for the prosecution, Your Honor.
Ready for my defense, though I strongly object to being called an albatross.
Your objections noted. Overruled. Proceed.
Boy, you better start reading that whole script.
Leave me alone.
Ms. Hunt, you became a Nebraska football fan in 2016, correct?
Yes, I did.
And in that very season, Nebraska suffered a humiliating defeat, losing 62-3 to the Ohio State Buckeyes football.
Your Honor, I was not playing defense that day.
To be fair, neither was Nebraska, but the court acknowledges that fact.
Furthermore, during that game, Nebraska's star quarterback Tommy Armstrong Jr. suffered a frightening injury and had to be taken to the hospital. Is that when you became a fan?
Yes, but it's pure coincidence.
Coincidence, perhaps. Now, since that moment, the program has endured the coaching tenure of Scott Frost, an interim period under Mickey Joseph, and now the rebuilding effort of Matt Rule.
Well, that's just college football.
Counsel, proceed.
Let the record show Nebraska finished 7-6 for the season last year. Ms. Hunt, how many of those games did you attend?
5.
5. And during those games, did the star quarterback suffer a broken leg in Lincoln?
Your Honor, I object. I didn't tackle him.
Sustained. Though the quarterback did shed Bisquick when his leg did break, the court confirms this. Ms. Hunt is not on the defensive line.
And another game you attended, was that the loss to the Michigan Wolverines?
Yes, but everyone loses to Michigan.
But you were present.
Yes, I was.
No further questions on football game attendance for now. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to introduce Exhibit C. Last July, Ms. Hunt attended Big Ten Media Days.
Well, I find it odd that the defense is presenting evidence on the
Go along with it, Fred.
But for what purpose?
To interview coaches and players. Now, Ms. Hunt, during this event, did you or did you not become a fan of multiple other Big Ten teams?
Well, I interviewed a lot of nice people.
So the answer is yes.
I may have developed appreciation for several programs.
Programs that Nebraska must compete against.
Your Honor, networking is not a crime.
Yet the Huskers struggled against those very teams this season. Coincidence?
Yes.
Now, Your Honor, I'd like to ask the defendant about Nebraska basketball. Ms. Hunt, recently you began watching Nebraska basketball. How many games has the team lost this season?
5.
And how many Nebraska basketball games, that is, have you watched total this season?
5.
Your Honor. Oh, that's your line, sorry.
Your Honor, I would like to defend myself. First, Nebraska football had problems long before I arrived. Second, I am not an albatross. I am a loyal fan. I attend games, I cheer, I wear red, I represent the Huskers everywhere I go.
Including the Big Ten Media Days where you befriended their enemies.
They were very nice people.
Your Honor, the evidence speaks for itself. She becomes a fan in 2016. Nebraska loses 62-3 to Ohio State last year, and in that game, Tommy Armstrong Jr. ends up going to the hospital. In 2025, she attends 5 games and disaster follows, and she befriends rival teams at Big Ten Media Days. And the Nebraska basketball team, every time she wins a game, they lose. Your Honor, the prosecution rests.
The prosecution also turned into brother love midway through that segment, but that's okay. The court has carefully considered the evidence. While Ms. Hunt her timing is suspicious, perhaps even a little bit dubious, there is insufficient proof that she personally controls the fate of Nebraska athletics. Imaginary gavel, because I couldn't find my mallet. Therefore, wrong court case. Therefore, Ms. Hunt is acquitted of all charges. However, as a precaution, this court orders Ms. Hunt to avoid watching any Nebraska postseason games and possibly the first half of next season.
Your Honor.
So many questions, Your Honor.
But it was a prudent ruling, was it not?
So many questions, Your Honor.
Court is adjourned. Now my shirt's crooked.
I don't. So many questions about just the ruling on that, Your Honor. What? How did that? All
Don't
the evidence right there, and you acquitted.
Consume product.
What?
Don't ask questions. Just consume product and wait for new product. It is outrageous, Rostovsky. They can't handle the truth.
Husker Chuck says Minnie can watch the game 1 hour after it is over. David Matney, living in Omaha, David Matney, the official realtor of the 5 Heart Podcast, says, what? I missed the 5 Heart Theater? We got early because I'm not going to be in the suit the whole show.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. He's getting naked.
What?
Hopefully you're not, getting unclothed.
I mean, I will, but I'll do it off screen.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Gregor Stewart says, who wrote the script? The person who acquitted herself. When all the evidence pointed to the contrary, I tell you what.
You were a really good actor, Greg. I never knew.
I'm good at
That was
slinging
a
bullshit.
hell of a foghorn leghorn into brother love that I've ever seen. It was one of the finest.
I say,
I said, I love you.
honorable. Ha.
I never claimed it, so
Husker Chuck says, why am I already laughing? That was early on in the bit. Thank you. Minnesota Tony says, hold Minnie in contempt. Jerry says, you can't handle the truth. And I haven't heard Coinky Dink in a long time. So thank you, Husker Chuck. Five Heart Theater already. We got other fun things planned. Nebraska.
Yes, we do. It's going to be a fun show.
I sound like Candy from Django Unchained. I don't know who Candy was.
Never saw that.
Once.
Husker Strong did the math. Oh man.
Yeah, Don Dre. I'm being set up. I knew it.
It's
By
not
who? It's like Brett screwed Brett.
Don't forget those 30 pieces of silver Mark Rogers gave her to stalk Dylan. Hoss is here. Good evening, my friend. And said, why does Greg look like he's in an off-Broadway showing of Glengarry Glen Ross? Fred looks like he runs North Jersey, and Minnie looks like she's at a Stevie Nicks karaoke night.
Spot on, Hoss.
Let's see. What is this accent? I was trying to do a Savannah, where the molasses almost drips out the mouth. Anyway. Yeah. She watched again, and that's why they lost.
Yes, Matt.
Yeah, I did.
That's why she's on trial.
I don't know. Who was supposed to be laughing? And Minnie, why didn't you fire up the sound cue when it was your thing?
Well, because I had a split screen and it didn't click.
Okay. Husker Bob, association with known questionable coaching personalities, PJ Fleck.
Ferentz, etc. Yeah.
This is
us.
I figured since you guys give me such a hard time, like it's possibly my fault, and we all know that's not possible, that we just have a little fun with it. So.
Hopefully the only thing Greg ever strips is paint. So
there went the suspenders.
Oh, man.
Getting a little more comfortable here.
He's like Jerry the King Lawler. Now he's going to kick somebody's ass. The strap came down. Old time pro wrestling fans will get that.
Oh yeah. Nobody wants to see me in a singlet.
No, or a doublet, or
anything or a triplet.
Anything form fitting. No.
It's the long snapper's fault. Pitt says, I know no such thing. Get an exorcism, Minnie. Minnie, have you had your house exorcised?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, you probably should.
Asian Posh just popped up, and she's been a member for 7 months.
And she said,
hi, Doreen.
Happy Thursday. I can't read that. I don't know.
She says, go Bucks and go Big Red.
See, even you say that too easily. Like I can never say another team's chant. Thank you, Doreen, for saying "Go Big Red." And
even when I played Dylan and I said "Go Bucks," I said it like I was challenged. Like I didn't say it like I was liking it. So yeah. But we love you anyway, Asian Posh. So thanks for stopping by.
Yes, we do.
Minnie's extra.
Oh, extra what? I'm curious.
A little extra. Well, maybe it's, you know what? Maybe I'm just setting us up for an amazing comeback. If I have any bearing on us losing, maybe that means I know I don't have a gray cloud over my head. And
Don't you though?
I don't.
You
So
may.
if I have the kind of power that makes us lose, then certainly I have the kind of power that also would make us win.
Well, we haven't seen it. If you could fire that power up, that'd be great.
I'm
There we
trying to
go.
figure it out.
Nebraska Strong says maybe we need reverse psychology. Minnie can start rooting for our opponent, and the Huskers will start dominating. Yeah, if she goes to another Big Ten media days, I'm sure she'll switch allegiances. So
maybe Minnie's like a Jedi, and she'll balance the sides of the Force at some point. But I'm still waiting on it. So
she's gonna have to throw somebody down a power shaft or something.
Yeah. I wonder if that'd be John. That'd be kind of a whole thing. Yeah.
Did you attend a baseball win last year?
Grand Canyon, right? Because it felt like we heard about Grand Canyon University for like 6 months.
Yeah.
And a great facility, but the town sucks or something. It was a whole thing.
I want to say I don't think they won that game. In fact, I know they didn't.
Ooh,
You're not helping your case. I mean, I might just bring this case back to trial. What the fuck? It's terrible.
It's not the curse of Frank Solich. It's the curse of Minnie Hunt. Damn it.
Tony says, Minnie, whatever you do, always watch the Nebraska-Minnesota football game.
No, stay away from that one.
And yes, Doreen, Nebraska does have a spring game. It's going to be Saturday, March 28th.
Yep, early this season. Yay.
Anniversary of WrestleMania 4. More useless trivia.
I like it. All right. I'm going to jump out for a moment and legitimately change into something more comfortable. But nobody has to watch.
I was going to say,
take off camera. Everybody
Why not?
Greg's going to slip out of these wet clothes and into a dry martini.
I'm going to slip into something more comfortable.
Yeah, that's a wow. Anti-Blue Chew.
What? Do that again.
Whatever works for women.
What?
Do that again.
I don't even know if I can do it again.
Greg has moves. Who knew?
Nobody.
Is a thong more comfortable, Highlander? I don't know if it is.
It doesn't look like it would be. Tell you what.
Rostovsky wants to know how much of a super chat would it take for the camera to turn back on. Asking for Pitt, which is great.
Only Gregs.com.
That's more lonely than Farmers Only.
Oh, God. Good Lord.
You're welcome. All right.
Hey,
I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Okay, we'll vamp.
Just enjoy the show. Do the show.
We'll do that.
We're having a good time. Go change. We're fine.
Thank you.
All right, Minnie. What are we talking about while Greg's gone? My giant head. God, when we zoom in like that, that's brutal.
Well, I mean, I guess. Do you want to take care of some housekeeping? Maybe we should do that.
What even is the housekeeping anymore?
Okay, housekeeping is when you ask people to please like the show. Oh, that. Yes. And we are starting this because we're trying to figure out what is the best way to celebrate you, our members. And, of course, we play you a really beautiful video. And there needs to be a little more. So your names are at the bottom to say thank you.
And also, we were talking about this in our unscripted team meeting the other day. As far as members only content, and this is just going to open a whole can of worms, what would float your boats in the chat? What would you all like to see? Keep in mind that probably none of these things will happen, but we're just still asking. But no, I'm just joking. It's what does being a member get you, and what would you like to see is kind of what we were talking about.
Highlanders first up. Young Guns. Young Guns. I don't know if it's ever going to happen. Highlander.
There's a way to do it. I have to watch some old streams. I've watched a lot of these different nerd content channels. They do live streams where they watch current shows and somehow are able to get away with it under the radar, and they don't get dinged for copyright. I'll reach out and see how that can be done, because it's a thing. Like, you can do it. The way we tried it the very first time years ago, that won't work. But there's a way.
And Matt R wants to know, have you collaborated with other channels? Yes, we do that during the season, mainly on Monday Night Therapy, to especially talk with the enemy, quote unquote. But
most of those people were cool. Yeah, we've done that, and
yeah.
I enjoyed it. Like, the Michigan guy was cool. I got to go find his channel after they fired Sharon Moore and found out that him and his friends are kind of delusional, but that was fun. They're almost delusional as we are. Michigan State was cool. The different people we had on each week were very accessible and nice. So yeah, that's something. But like other things that I know that had been done prior, Minnie and Greg watched Sioux highlights, and that one of the members only content things, I think.
Yes.
And then something else. Yeah, there's a couple. So stuff like that too, you know.
Or, I mean, okay, here's an example of what we were thinking. We were thinking that perhaps, because now that we have Fred, we are a little bit more organized, believe it or not, because if Greg says he's going to do something and he doesn't do it, it's not just me getting upset now. So there's two people that he has to make happy. And so we were wondering if you guys might be interested in like us recording our actual meetings that we have.
God,
I know it sounds kind of lame, but they're fun.
Kind of like a episode of The Office, but way, way more inappropriate and aimless, really. And we just kind of, go back and forth. But there's that. Or perhaps special 5 Heart Theaters, or a, dare I say, that's got to be it. That's a new, because he's got the glass.
Look at
you.
You're so fancy.
Or even the Cornac thing. We could do that, and that could be a members only special that you watch. Stuff like that.
Right. Who says, okay, you need to bring on Adam Carricker and Connor from Corn Craze? We've had them both. Could do it again.
Yeah, it was all Connor the one time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big believer that the 5 Heart podcast doesn't need guests.
And that's for 5 Heart. This is true. Yes.
He's anti-guest.
If they're not in the Coronation family, I don't need to talk to them.
What about Doreen? She's a friendly guest.
I said what I said.
Doreen retired.
She did. She left me high and dry. I used to be on, whoever asked that, Matt R., I used to be on another channel. I probably still will be, called The Voice of College Football. And Doreen, my gal pal in chat, who's an Ohio State fan, her and I did a show called The Ladies of College Football on Sundays. It was fun. We had a lot of fun. So
Greg doing lunges. Well, that'd be like, what, 20 seconds of video. So I don't know. If that's worth it, I think Greg could manage that. Maybe 30 seconds too, with the break in between.
That's right. Take a commercial break.
Greg does lunges. You're on your stair stepper.
Greg does lunges, and then the Blue Chew thing rises from the depths. This is why I'm here. I'm like color commentary. I'm like the Jesse Ventura, but normal-ish.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you are normal-ish. Okay, so if you have any ideas, let us know. Serious ideas or not serious ideas, because guess what? That's what we do. We like to brainstorm, and we're really good at it. The three of us.
Matney. Interesting idea. I don't know how you would do that.
Maddie wants a 90-minute stream, and the final 30 minutes members only.
Sponsored by Saw Palmetto.
That's actually a good idea, but okay. That's actually a good idea. Okay. Let's see here. We could do
Don't cross streams though. It's bad.
We can figure out the logistics on that another time. It's just a good idea.
Yeah. I just saw it. I was like, that's an interesting thought. Yeah. Because sometimes when it gets to the very end and it breaks down, it's kind of like Jim Ross in the old wrestling commentary. It's breaking down. It's getting nasty. We get to that last half hour and it's, kind of a scramble situation and a lot of nonsense. And that kind of suits most people that are members because they're insane just like we are.
What membership gets you $1.50 hot dogs, Rostowski?
I think Costco.
Oh. I don't know. There's not a Costco near me.
Yeah.
Give me that look, Fred.
What?
No? Oh, it is Costco. So I'm good.
Yeah, it's Costco. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. You guys like to waste time. I don't like that. If you have, like I said, if you have any ideas, let us know.
I'm here at the will of the people, and I'm just reading the chat and going along for the ride. I'm trying not to waste time.
And for other housekeeping, we haven't done this in a while, but if you haven't already, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to the Coronation YouTube channel, and Fred, video game side, arcade machine side, ring that bell. There. Arcade game. Oh my God.
I never passed a field sobriety test. There it is.
Yeah. Ring the bell for notifications so you never miss when a new episode is live or a new video. It's not just the 5 Heart Podcast anymore, but Husker Heat is back with Andy Ketterson and Miley on Tuesday nights. And, as we get closer to the season, there'll be more. You may have random Monday night therapies. I'm not obligating Minnie and Fred to anything. I'm just saying there's been talk about, there's stuff that we want to talk about. I don't know if we want to wait till Thursday. So you never know when a random episode might pop up or a video. So make sure that you hit the bell for notifications so you never miss the exciting new content. So
thank you very much, Greg.
That's what I do. It's what I do best.
All right.
I do better than anybody in the world.
Is it time for football?
Yes.
Oh, thank heavens.
Share the
Okay.
video. Thanks, Doreen.
Yep. And share it. Yeah. Share the video. That costs you nothing also. Like send it to your mom or send it to your kids. Send it to a cousin.
Or that friend you don't like.
Okay. But this week, we got to hear from 2 groups on offense. We got to hear from the quarterback group, and we got to hear from the running back group, and both coaches.
And it was so exciting. There was a party thrown.
And balloons for all.
And balloons.
That's Husker football.
So we let's go ahead and start with running backs.
Okay.
Okay, EJ Bartell, he's our running backs coach. He's been our running back coach since Rule came to Nebraska. And he basically told us, kind of laid it all out for us, who our running backs really are. No one running back is going to be the running back as of yet, like Emmett Johnson was last season. And what?
I just say I do hope that changes.
And
do you?
I don't know that we were knowing that was how it was going to be definitively going into the season anyway. So I think who was it? He said a good December. Was it Ives? I think he said so that could push him to the top right now. So, I mean, I get that. Yeah,
I still think Quentin Ives is built as like a short yardage guy, kind of like a Monty Cross back in the day, but maybe not quite as like tank-like built.
Right.
I still think it's Mekhi Nelson's job. I do.
Okay, so both of you guys are right.
Okay,
because
perfect.
what they all said overall was Quentin Ives is your fourth and short back. Your third down, fourth down back. Quentin Ives. Oh, hello.
I'm sorry. This
Blue.
one had to be interrupted to you. Blue Wolverine with a super duper chat says,
Thank
just to say hello.
you. Hi, hello, and go Blue.
What the fuck?
I mean, he gave us $50. What do you want me to say?
Go
Give me 1,000. I'm not gonna.
You can't put a price on loyalty, Minnie.
If I had a hoodie, I'd pull it over my face like Greg does when he gets upset with Minnie. There you go, Greg.
It's okay.
Now Greg looks like Scream. Now he looks like a. Oh, okay. Now he's
okay.
Okay.
He's so awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Blue Wolverine. That's very cool.
It is very nice.
Okay. So Quentin Ives is going to be like almost like an every down back.
I thought you said Quentin Ives was going to be the third and fourth and short.
Let me just double check my notes. Quentin Ives is third. Yes, you're right. Third and fourth down back. And it is Mekhi Nelson that is the every down back. Thank you. I got them switched.
And that just leaves Isaiah Mosey, but again, not
same. Yep. He's going to be more of like an every down back.
Yeah, but more, on kind of being able to relieve Nelson. I think it's, again, I still think it's Mekhi Nelson's job to lose, but I'm not in practice every day. It could be a toss-up heading into the Ohio game, but I don't want – we saw last year, right, what consistency in the backfield looked like, and Emmett Johnson became an All-American, 1,000-yard rusher. We need – and gosh, we'll talk about his combine, I'm sure. If we didn't last week, I can't remember. But I just think we need a guy. And, you can have Mosey or whoever's your number one, have Isaiah Mosey. If he's, listed as number 2 on the depth chart, you can bring him in in spots to relieve. But I still think you need a designated number 1.
And I think they'll get to that once we get into the meat of the season after everything. It's not going to be the committee. I think they've learned their lesson with it. We're not doing that again.
Rostovsky says Ja Rule is also mentioned as being the best runner. He is mentioned in that those top guys. His name is often kind of put in there with it, which is really, really interesting because he's a young kid. So I think that's really neat. Okay, so EJ Bartell says that the group as a whole is motivated and they take it personal because none of them were heavily recruited. What? What are you looking at?
Blue Wolverine came in here, gave us a $50 super chat. I wonder if and now he's bouncing. I wonder if he just did that. Maybe did he win $50 or more on the game, the Michigan Iowa game tonight, and he's just spreading the wealth, or maybe they're ill-gotten gains and he has to launder the money through. But anyway, thanks for stopping in.
Hey, we take it how we get it.
He's a very giving person. Okay, you've got to know him.
Okay. I've donated ill-gotten gains before to get the karma off my soul.
Ill-gotten booty, Greg?
What?
I've never had ill-gotten booty.
This sounds interesting. So tell us, what'd you do?
I don't really. It's a humble brag. I don't really want to do it.
Now you have to.
All right, if I must. If the show will not proceed until
No, it won't.
I do.
Nope.
So 2015, I'm selling cars. And a buddy of mine, a new guy I played cards with, comes in, and I'm, he's like, "Hey, Greg, how's everything going?" I said, "Oh, Captain Ron," I said, "I really need you to buy a vehicle for me today. I got a family to feed." And I didn't have a Garrett at the time. So he didn't buy a car, but he pulled out a fat stack of cash and he gave me a $50 bill. I was like, "Ron, I'm kidding. I don't need, he's like, hell, just, whatever." Well, I felt bad about that because, I felt like I took advantage of his generosity. So at lunch, I went across the street to Subway, bought my lunch, paid for my lunch, and then I took that $50 bill and I asked the cashier for a $50 gift card. And so I got it. And then I said, "Here, just use this for customers as they come in until it's gone." So I didn't want the like I said, the ill-gotten gains, a dark mark on my soul. So
I was hoping you did something cool. All you did is paid it forward.
that's what I do, man.
Boo.
That doesn't qualify.
Do something fun.
It doesn't not qualify, Minnie.
The TV has to fall off the back of a truck. Something cool. It's like, good Lord.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
Oh, no.
If you find money in the desert, just find it.
This sounds like someone who found money in the desert one time.
She's asking for advice, everybody.
Say it's a couple
Me
few
too.
hundred, couple few $100.
Okay.
Do you feel bad that you just found it and kept it?
If I'm in the middle of the desert,
Mm-hmm.
no. I mean, I'd
Okay.
keep it. If I'm at the grocery store and there's a 20 lying on the floor, I'll grab it and take it to the customer service and be like, "Hey, this is laying here." But you're in the middle of the desert. That's like, I'll have to break up my robe and my imaginary gavel for that one. But yes, let's do it. Yeah, keep it in the
Didn't I
desert.
tell you to get a hammer?
I was going to, and then I had a mallet, and I'm nursing a bad ankle. I'm doing. It's my birthday. It's like a whole. I got a lot going on, Greg. That's all I'm gonna say.
Sorry. Didn't mean to
Okay.
judge.
Because I
Okay.
think it's pretty random that a person would come across money kind of like almost like the wind took it and blew it into a bush. And
Minnie
you're
said
picking
bush.
money off of a bush. Right? Isn't that odd?
Taking money off a bush. I'm just gonna leave that there.
That's weird because Scott Frost was usually putting money on him. Never mind.
Oh, Greg, if I had your address, I'd tell you I was gonna send you some beer, and then I probably would forget. But
Oh my goodness.
So I think our situations are different. Yours is found money. Mine is, like trying to guilt a guy into, doing some business with me, and then he just hands me a $50 bill. I'm like, gosh, shit. So
yeah. Many
also, I'm
scenarios
Catholic,
sounds like
guilt is a part of the project, part of it. So
Minnie's thing sounds like Walter White would somehow be in the mix, or Tuco, or something like that, or Pinkman. Like you're finding
it
random
sounds
money in the
bizarre.
desert.
It does sound bizarre. And when it happened, trust me, it looked like a scene out of a movie. It's like,
So
wait a
you've
second.
seen the movie. So this has happened to you then?
Yes, it has. I know, like $300.
So what did you do?
I took the money.
And sent Dylan $300 worth of hair products. Ladies
I
and
know. It sounds so bad. I took
$300
the
worth of
money.
Dunkin' Donuts.
gentlemen. Oh, that's like 10 minutes for him. No.
I didn't feel bad about it either.
How long ago was this
This is,
cash claim?
I mean,
Statute of limitations?
it was
hopefully?
probably about 6 or 7 years ago.
Okay.
Oh God, she was already a Husker fan when this happened. She was part of us. Shit.
I was a different
Cut the
person
feed,
back
Greg, cut
then.
the feed.
Was it 6 or 7? Was it pre-COVID or post-COVID?
It was
Or
pre.
mid-COVID? Okay.
Yeah. I know. Weird. I know. Trust me. I know.
All right.
Hmm.
Well,
Okay.
I think
Well,
Roger
moving
Moore
on.
said it best when he said, moving on now.
Okay. Oh, that's me.
I'd hope so.
Okay. EJ Bartel said that the group, the running back group, because, like I said, they were taking it personal, that they weren't heavily recruited, that, um, just that they had to wait their turn also, that they appreciate now being believed in, and it pushes them even further. And he said, they're not afraid of competition, and it makes them better players. Okay.
Well, that's good. I mean, I'd hope he'd say that. But I think also with the guys not being heavily recruited or whatever they've said, that means that everybody's on equal footing. And it's different than with our, former quarterback who's gone, where it was like a certain thing is expect these guys are just all playing just to get there.
Yeah.
Where previously at that other position, it's like, okay, this guy's definitely doing it and everybody else is behind. So, and they saw Emmett get the nod when he wasn't even really getting the nod prior. So they all probably legit see this like, okay, I'm fighting for the spot, have a legit chance. And that's good. Competition's good. Don't promise anything.
That's right.
I agree, Fred.
Very well said, Fred.
Look at that. Every now and again, I strike brain.
Okay, so we're going to talk about Mosey next. Isaiah Mosey.
Moseying along.
His major thing last year was he got transferred from a wide receiver to running back. And I guess because we had too many running backs and we needed more, we had too many wide receivers and we needed more running backs.
Act. And I think for him, and I think Rostovsky said it, and I've said the same, I think he would be like the third down guy, or if we ever get in that weird, not weird, but like the jet sweep mode, you got the slot guy and catch, get the ball and run or that kind of thing. I think that's going to be Mosey's thing, or catching the ball out of the backfield. I think that's his core competencies. He's not going to be the, probably every down guy, but again, it gives us a lot of versatility back there.
Mhm.
I think Ja'Cory Barney's also that slot receiver jet sweep guy.
Ooh,
You know
we could run
what?
two of them.
Here's the thing that this may come as no surprise to you guys, but I didn't know exactly what jet sweep was. And now I do. Thanks to EJ Bartel. And
Minnie
somebody
thought it was
asked,
Jet Li's brother. we had Jackie Chan earlier, so I'm completing the circle, and I'm done interrupting Minnie. We could keep a counter on that. That's like the fourth time I've interrupted Minnie. So
yeah,
back
it
to you,
is.
Jay.
Yeah, somebody asked him about I know what it was. Since we ran a lot of counter last year. Now, since we ran a lot of inside runs and dual run, are we going to be running counters this year? And he goes, I know all the runs that the NFL does. So I get guys ready for the NFL, and we have been teaching them that since day one. Nothing's changed. And then he goes into, 24, 12, 11 dual power counter, typical 24 run play, power sweep. And I'm like, whoa, of course, all this information is coming at me like boom, boom, boom. But like, I feel like I'm dodging bullets, writing it down. So I had to go look it all up, and now I know.
And knowing is half the battle.
It is.
It
is.
Pork chop sandwiches.
Pork chop sandwiches?
Look it up, Greg. You'll get it after the show. It's clean. It's clean. It's all right. It's clean.
Fine. I believe you.
Okay.
Make sure
Okay.
you
I
hydrate.
like what they say about that. We ran the running plays that we did. You run the counters, then you can get that jet sweep action off of that with Barney or Mosey or something, So it's like it's just and now we have a mobile quarterback, so we could do, in theory, zone reads. People go both ways, throw it over the top. Not both ways like Northwestern, but you got the cross set in the middle, and then it confuses the defense. It's something for them to look at, makes the DNs hesitant, etc. And it's so much better than the statue offense that we ran for 9/10 of the last 2 years. So yeah.
Yes. Okay. Isaiah Mosey also, when he got to Nebraska, he weighed 195 pounds, and now he's at 215. And it's pure muscle, I'm telling you. There is not 1 ounce of fat on him.
Did you check this personally, or are they telling you that? I'm just saying the weight gain, that could be the Dylan diet for all we know. I mean, he just,
It is
they got
not.
him to Raising
is
Cane's and
not.
O Street.
I don't want to see pictures of him like we saw Jamal Banks a couple years ago.
No, I'm on here now. It's a clean show. We don't show that type of graphic imagery.
Okay, maybe it's more like 12%. 11, 10. It is. I mean, he's all muscle. He's
got to be better than 12, because I was that in college and I was still slightly sloppy. So he's got to be less than that.
What an underachiever. I'm easily like 60% body fat.
Oh God, I don't even want to see mine now. I don't think they did that clamp thing back in the day, and it's like they'd have to go to like Ace Hardware and get one that might fit me now. It's not great. It sounds like Dylan except the muscle.
Okay.
Matt says that most non-linemen are under 8% body fat.
Yeah,
Dylan,
you're always. I'm always surprised when I see a lineman with a little bit of a gut, I have to say.
If Haas is still watching, Dylan is 80% Zeppele. Haas would get that.
I don't think.
But yeah.
Whew. Had to put the little guy to bed.
So this year, he says we have a better edge. This is Mosey. Better edge than last year with competition between offense and defense. More competition. He's saying, I mean, every single person that spoke was pretty much asked about what our offensive line looks like. And every single person talks very highly of our offensive line.
As they should.
No, it's way different than any time I've ever heard anyone talk about our offensive line.
10 years in, and she's still falling for it. Are we too deep at each position, and we can rotate guys around? Maybe the best depth ever. We had the best winter conditioning, and there were strength records set. And this guy's like the strongest tackle and guard we've ever seen. And then we get to the season, and the center gets hurt, and then we're fucked. It's like that's usually what happens here at Nebraska.
I know. Usually, but we have a different offensive line coach.
I am excited about Jeep Wade. I am. I will give you that. Yes.
Okay, good. This is not coach speech either. This is player speak. And players will tell you like it is.
No.
Why would he say, quote, it's a better edge than last year. Competition between major competition between offense and defense. Also, then moving on to Quentin Ives, he says, no, the new offense, the offensive line is big. I can tell you that.
Beware the Ives of March. It just hit me.
Oh my gosh.
Only 10 days early.
I know. All
right.
Delayed response. What do you want from me? But it's my birthday. I've been drinking all day. What do you want?
Rostowski wants to know, would you throw your buds under the bus in a public setting? Aaron,
not-
you didn't watch this show? I get thrown
You
under the bus
talking
every week.
teammates or weed buds?
Okay.
That's
Husker
right.
Chuck is right.
Donovan Ryla is gone. The line, the only way they can go is up, 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 up.
In a big, beautiful balloon. Yes.
There you go.
Quentin
I am too positive. I got to tone it down, man.
Quentin did say he's honing his skills as third or fourth down back, which I already said. And he said seeing EJ, Emmett Johnson, not want to fall behind anyone else pushes him to be the best.
Okay.
Because Emmett would stay after practices and he'd get there 10 minutes early. So doing all the extra stuff, like there's people I saw talking in chat, like doing all the competition at the combine. Like, that's huge. A lot of people view that as this guy does not shy away from competition. Who wouldn't want a player like that?
You know, I just hope that kind of leadership, again, that's quiet leadership, but it sets an expectation for the guys coming up, the Nelsons, the Moseys, the Ives, about if you want to be great, you can't just work within the confines of the scheduled practice time. You got to be early. You got to stay late. Emmett Johnson, I don't know. Look, we love EJ on this show, and Husker fans do. But I don't know if he will ever truly get all of his flowers, because everything that he did, I feel like was really done kind of by his own efforts. And we've talked before, and people have said in the chat, well, the offensive line run blocking was different than pass blocking. But I just, when you look at yards after contact, when you look at how he ran the ball, I just don't know. It's a shame that the team around him wasn't better.
Yeah, I grew up watching Barry Sanders with the Lions. I was a Bears fan, so he'd kill the Bears, but it was always the age-old thing, what would he done with the Cowboys line in the 90s and all that, but it was like Barry Sanders would make, and I'm not making EJ Barry Sanders, but Sanders would do 2-3 things to get yards, just to get out of the backfield. And Johnson did that, the likes of which of a guy here at Nebraska that I haven't seen in forever. I mean, a lot of people bring up Amir, and he kind of had to do that. But even then, those lines were better than what we got now, and that offense was kind of a strange offense that he was in, but it was catch can, but he could still, make, I don't know, chicken salad out of chicken shit. And EJ did the same. And there were so many times he could have been snuffed out and he would gain, 5 yards, what should have been a 3-yard loss. So, yeah, I don't know that he'll ever get the due from it, just because, and we didn't get the wins. I mean, ain't his fault,
Right.
But we didn't get the wins and the notoriety and all that. So that kind of hinders his reach, but he's going to be one of those unsung heroes for a long time for me.
Fred, I think you made a really strong comparison there. Again, not comparing EJ and Barry Sanders, but the fact that the teams that they were on, the players around them, if they were more successful, despite the fact that he was on a never winning championship, nothing ass Detroit Lions team, Barry Sanders is still regarded as one of, if not the best running back in the NFL.
Isn't the reason, though, that Emmett Johnson became such a great running back for us is the reason because we weren't good on any other avenue on offense? I feel like he got a chance to shine. He took his chance and he grew with every single game because of it.
I mean, he did, but that doesn't take away the fact that the line intermittently did not give him a lot to work with. It was a better run blocking line. A lot of people have said, I'll give it that for what it's worth. But even then, he just did so much. And that's the thing. I used to rewatch games and seasons, but now it's like not fun anymore because most of our games suck and we just lose a lot of the time. But it's like it bears repeating, and I feel like I should rewatch our games just to watch what he did to do as well as he did, because it was a lot of stuff. We'd sit in the bar like, wow, like so many times, wow. It's like he get the ball and like, ah, shit, and then it's like, wow, he pops out. It was it was sheer force of will for him. It was amazing.
Rostovsky's point of parliamentary procedure here says our line was a good run blocking line for EJ. It was 18th in the country in yards before contact. He put before in all caps. So again, I just think that if our team were better, then Emmett's spotlight would be bigger, especially nationally. But Minnie, to your point, if Dylan knew how to connect with a receiver more frequently, maybe we wouldn't have had to rely on Emmett Johnson as much. So, but he's gone. Emmett's gone. We're gonna have a new look to most of the offense.
Really new look. Yeah.
Ja'Cory Barney's here. Luke Lindenmeyer's here.
There's few that remain. I mean, we have Luke Lindenmeyer, like you mentioned, who was a really great tight end for us last year, and I believe he's going to take another big step forward this coming season. And then Ja'Cory Barney Jr., this is his third year playing for us.
Mm-hmm.
We have Quasi Gilmore.
Who's new?
Who is new, but he's
almost sound like he's going to be a starter. Like,
I think he is
the number one from what I've been hearing. Yeah.
And Isaiah Hunter,
Quinn Clark.
Year.
There's another guy, athletic freshman whose name escapes me.
You got that giant tight end, Luke something, not Lindenmeyer. No, it's another guy. Yeah.
He's a freshman.
Yeah, his no neck. Yeah.
Quasi.
I don't know. I think it's Quasi.
Yes, it is. Okay, sorry. At least we have. Okay, should we move on then from the running backs? Because Mekhi Nelson actually is. Mekhi Nelson's the one who spoke the most, surprisingly.
Or not surprisingly.
I feel like
seemingly, so that's kind of an odd, Moving on.
He actually said
crazy.
I am crazy. He actually said that he's an every down all-purpose back.
I like it.
He's been focusing on getting his weight up. Did you know that he came to Nebraska when he was 17 years old?
No,
I didn't. I had no idea. He wasn't even an adult.
That's damn near Braylon Allen statistic right there.
Yeah.
Braylon Allen looked like a grown-ass man. Hate that fucker.
He says that Emmett Johnson 2 years ago was in the same spot that he is, just waiting to get his chance to doing all the extra stuff. And again, when asked about the offensive line, he said they're definitely different and great.
Pitt says a lot of us graduated at age 17, men. I graduated at 17. Minnie, just because you were 23 when you graduated high school.
I graduated at 17.
Okay.
In 1909. I'm kidding.
Aha! She admits it.
Out of the log cabin.
You were homeschooled though, right?
Shut up.
Like little, or was it more Little House on the Prairie?
No, it was like regular school.
Did you have a one room schoolhouse?
No.
Were you going to school with your brother who was 6 years younger than you?
I probably have you both beat as far as grade schools goes. I went to a 3-room schoolhouse. So yeah, there were 7 kids in my grade. Yep.
Dang.
Country school kid.
It just dawned on me. I'm the only one
no.
of us who graduated high school in this millennium.
Oh, ouch. Why are you pointing that out?
It's fun.
Fucking kids. It's all right. I'm vintage. I am both analog and digital, so I'm good with that.
Yep.
All right. Moving
Okay.
on. Quarterbacks.
I'm not done with
Oh my God, are we going
five.
through the whole roster? It's
All
like,
right. All right, Fred. We're not going to interrupt. We're going to let Minnie get through.
yeah, let her get, yeah. I get out the way.
EJ Bartell offered him his very first scholarship. I didn't know that either. At age, guess what? Guess the age.
17.
Yes, 14.
No shit. I'm guessing. Wow, damn.
Who
I
knew?
was trying to be real and I got it wrong. Jesus. Yeah.
Okay. Now here's where the show kind of takes a little downward turn. I apologize. What are you doing?
Why am I? Okay.
Okay. So I apologize in advance. I don't ever like to be negative, but it seemed to me that there were quite a few people who pointed out the differences between last year and this year within the quarterback. And I'm just going to point out the comments where Mackay Nelson said that Anthony Calandria has a handshake with everyone and he makes an effort to be friends with everyone.
And Dylan didn't.
And he said, quote, I feel like we haven't really had that. All I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's it. Yes, that's it. Okay. There's one. Okay. Let's keep track. There's one comment. Okay. Now we will move on to the quarterbacks. And
That's it. I thought we were going to have like a whole roast, but anyways.
No, just as the comments come up on my notes,
Dylan would never be seen with an apple in his mouth. So yeah, we're good there.
Oh, yes. Worship's water is so right. TJ Lateef owns the room. Does he not? Did you guys see it?
I saw one clip.
I felt it.
I felt it.
You felt it. I don't want to know where you felt it, Fred.
Okay, we're
my
just
nether
gonna
regions, Greg.
we're gonna
Loins.
We're gonna quickly get through Glenn Thomas's comments, and then we're gonna talk about TJ Lateef. Okay, Glenn Thomas. He says he's wanting to keep it black and white for the quarterbacks.
Seems racist.
The biggest thing is having them make educated decisions. And here's the thing. Here's the key that I took. That every play has a purpose. And so the quarterbacks need to know what the purpose is for every single play that's called.
Question.
Yes.
Is the purpose to move the ball forward?
Usually.
Well, not if you're Dylan. You got to throw it sideways and hope the guy gets 3 yards and you keep your completions at like 70%. So yeah.
Pitt says, I just can't bring myself to watch any of the pressers this season.
Oh, come on, Pitt.
It's okay.
I
got the rundown for you.
I was going to say, we have Minnie. I don't watch the pressers either. I'm hearing this for the first time too.
Well, and then he talks about, having 3 quarterbacks. Actually, he keeps making a mistake and saying we have 2. So you know how he really feels. But now saying that we have 3, he said it's been 10 or 12 years that we haven't needed more than 1 quarterback. So it's actually only been 2 years because 2 years ago, Dylan played every single game. Okay. And experience is huge with all 3 quarterbacks because they react quicker and better. And then he goes down and highlights things that he likes about each guy and yada, yada. But offensive line, again, He's really impressed and they're in a good place. And did you know that him and Jeep Wade coached together 25 years ago in D2 football?
I did not.
I did see that somewhere. Yeah, there's that connection. So hopefully now that they've been purged of, St. Dylan, they can get back to just coaching football and quarterbacks and not worry about, people with abnormal bone structure and their, eating habits and, obesity and flop sweat and mop cuts and all the rest. So yeah.
Yep. But about Jeep's coaching, he says has energy, intensity, and attention to detail. Hopefully it's way different than Donovan Raiola, right?
Can't be any worse.
But I thought Donovan just needed like 6 years or 8 years to get his scheme in place and his guys, and maybe that's the other panelist that said that. I can't remember. But anyway, moving on.
Yeah, definitely was. Okay, moving on to TJ. When asked about the offensive line, he said, "The O-line is right."
Is what? Rot?
Right.
Oh,
Right?
right. Okay. I thought you said rot because I was saying last year was
No, I'm
definitely
trying to
rot.
say it the way he does.
It's like rotten and broken and
Shut up. Don't
bad
make fun of
ribs.
my wannabe accent.
It's right. Okay. Right. Okay. Got it.
Yes.
Good.
Yes. The South Compton accent. He definitely has an accent. Okay. And when asked, what did you learn most last season? He said, don't let the bad plays affect the next play. Just shake it off. And he wants to be less mechanical this season, which will come because that's what experience builds is, more reliance on yourself. And then here's the kicker. This is my favorite part of the whole entire press conference.
Cananan?
Nope. It's still TJ. It's still TJ. But our very own Andy Ketterson of Coronation
Ooh, Andy.
asked the question. So, going back to the game you started in last year, following up on what you said before, were the coaches kind of asking you to maybe not improvise so much until you got into the flow of things? Okay, you hear that question?
No.
Do you want me to repeat it?
Please.
Okay, I'm going to repeat it.
God damn it. I'm sorry, Greg. I swore.
Can you sound more like Andy when you say it?
I wish I could.
You need a bottle of Propel. I can't take you seriously. You need the Propel.
Going back to the game you started last year, following up on what you said before, where the coaches kind of were asking you to maybe not improvise so much until you got into the flow of things. And he almost cut Andy off right there. He goes, "Oh, no. None of those words came out of their mouths at me. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm the one that's playing the game. They can't tell me how to play the game."
Okay.
Win for TJ.
I like the clip that I saw of TJ at the podium was he was asked about Anthony Calandra coming in, and he said he's here, but I'm paraphrasing, obviously. He said he's here for the competition and he wants to be a Husker. Like the thought never crossed his mind to jump in the transfer portal. He wants to be a Husker, and he's fine with the competition. So,
do you mind? I got to show this. Rostowski says, laugh out loud. TJ attempts to cut Andy. I can't read it.
This is true. Yeah.
TJ attempt to cut Andy off. No one can cut Andy off when he gets going.
It's true.
Force of nature, that guy. Yeah, Andy just rolls. He's great.
Germans? Forget it. He's rolling.
Okay.
Okay.
Subsection C.
Thank you. You actually took the rest of my notes away with that clip that you saw of TJ's. So
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
no, that's okay.
Boom, boom, dun, 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 dun.
This is what happens. Okay, Andy Ketterson. If you guys don't know who he is, he goes to our press conferences for us. He writes.
10? That's a record.
Yeah.
Wow.
He writes articles for us. He's a nice guy, super nice guy. But he does not talk.
I'm out.
Where did you go? Where are you guys going?
I don't want to be a part of this conversation.
Well, you're the one to put it up there, didn't you?
I didn't.
Oh, that must have been Fred since he's not here. You're getting blamed. Okay. Anyways, do you want to talk about Danny, Kaylin? Guys, don't leave me.
What did Danny Dimes have to say? Back from his 1 year exile in Virginia, growing one of the worst.
Okay, you know how I
states.
said keep track of the comments? The comments? So we've already had one. He said there's more collaboration in today's college football. He goes, not to call anyone out or anything like that, but with egos and money, it can create tension in a quarterback room.
So
It
by
says-
not calling anybody out, he called somebody out.
Yeah, he did. He said there hasn't been any type of that issue with us, with the room we have now. He said we're doing things outside of the facility, that we're getting together. The whole room which is unique.
Fred, did you have to froyo?
No. I just had to pee. There you go. A peek behind the curtain, but not too much of a peek. So there you go. It's not an
So that's
airport. I
comment
didn't
two.
feel like I had to announce my, departure. So, oh no, balloons.
We thought that you were posting a controversial comment and then running and hiding.
No, I'd stay for that. Oh, Minnie's gone now. Now Minnie had to see when somebody breaks a seal and everybody goes. Oh wow,
Not
we're
me.
in a thunderstorm here. Nice.
I will hold it till the end of time.
Greg is a camel.
Well, also, I'm significantly younger than the both of you, so I'm not plagued by a weakened bladder.
This is true. I wouldn't say weakened. I would say battle tested.
Fair. A good reminder since Minnie's gone. Fellas, if you haven't yet, and if you're of age, make sure you go to the doctor and just, you don't even have to get a thumb in the. They can do it's a blood work. Get the prostate checked, man. We want y'all to be around for a long, long time. Do your regular preventative.
This is why I have to be here. What the hell are you talking about? Time
Greg's
out.
fingering people.
We're talking about preventative maintenance. We want our community, our friends,
All
our
right.
loved ones to be around for a long
To
time.
finish Danny up, Danny Kaylin, his best buds are Bodie Sokup and Carter Nelson. Two of his best friends and new roommates. And they're part of the reason that he's back. Back again.
No interruption.
Danny's back.
Matt says I'm anti-state, not pro-state.
Ah, God, that's good.
Okay.
Minnie, what else you got for us?
I mean, I saved the best for last. Anthony Calandria.
Is it the best? Or is it just the most recent? I feel like you're treating him like the new toy at Christmas. You're only gonna play with for a few weeks, and then it's gonna get lost under the bed or behind the couch or something, and then it wants something new and shiny. And forget all about that other thing.
I mean, he is new and shiny. So what?
You have got to stop playing with the new quarterback. I mean,
Just let her go, Greg. Just let her
Yeah.
talk. Just,
okay. What did Anthony Calandria have to say?
Well, again, these reporters keep asking the dumbest questions to these guys, and he was
one of
asked.
those reporters is our friend Andy. Just remember.
Andy usually asks very, very good questions. And in fact, I would guess that Andy's question is probably rooted in fact. It was probably misinterpreted.
Okay.
Anyways, Anthony Calandria. He was going to a different school. Then he got the text from Nebraska. Did you know that?
I saw that. What was the other school? I watched his
He
whole
didn't say.
presser.
He did not say.
Thing I'd like to see from him is they got to get used to public speaking. At least Dylan could stand still. Calandier is doing this the whole time. It was distracting after like the first 2 minutes, but it's all right. He's
I'm
learning.
sure he hasn't. I mean, he came from Virginia and UNLV. Even UNLV, I don't think they have as crazed fans as what Nebraska has. So he's probably not given very many press conference opportunities. They teach, I mean, our guys are taught how to, that's one of the things that they loved about Emmett Johnson at the combine is how well he speaks with everyone. We teach our guys how to do that. So he'll learn. Okay, so then he throws out this interesting tidbit of a story. He said, of a matter of fact, crazy story. I ordered a bunch of t-shirts for my family. We were opening the t-shirts, and by accident, I ordered a Nebraska t-shirt. And he said, and right when we opened the Nebraska t-shirt, we got a text from Matt Rule.
I did see that part, and then they asked him a follow-up. What was the shirt he tried to order? And I guess it was just a black T-shirt.
Mhm.
So I don't know if he was trying to order a black shirt or I don't know, but that was kind of a cute thing, I guess. But
Yes,
was it real? I don't know.
I love it.
I feel like Rule was like using him like a puppet. And then on the 8th day, I ordered the shirts. And then Matt Rule texted me at the same time the Nebraska shirt came out of the envelope. You're like, I don't know. It just
It
seems
was like
a little bit odd.
manna from
Intuitive,
heaven.
perhaps.
Okay,
Yeah.
Greg.
I don't mean to yuck your yum. But it's an amazing moment in Husker history, and they'll probably make a statue of it someday.
Okay. And then he's asked about what's the deal with all the handshakes? And he goes, well, I just feel like it's important to know all of your teammates' names. He goes, so if I make it a point to know all 120 guys' names on the roster. And then he said he has a handshake, one of these, the thumbs up and the things that the guys do as a handshake, unique one for every single offensive person.
Everybody offensive didn't talk to me.
Okay, exciting news here. And
Riveting.
I mean, I don't know what
don't you think this is important? This
that he had. I appreciate the camaraderie. I don't care that he has a special handshake for every
you know
player.
why? You know why,
How-
Greg? I'm gonna
'Cause I'm
just air
old,
our
'cause
dirty
I'm-
Get
laundry.
him, Minnie.
A
Get him.
stick in the mud.
You know why? Because it took me a freaking year just to get you to have a meeting with me outside of this show. How do you do a show with somebody like this and not like ever talk to them except for this one time a week whenever you see them.
Everybody,
So-
here comes the laundry.
Yes. So it's important to have like those team building things. It's important.
Rostovsky said Sims made sure to know everybody's name before, he started practice. I think that's probably so he could know who to scream to when he'd fumble the ball. Like, hey, get that ball after I dropped it because it's like lava.
This is a show. Yes, it is a show. At least I think it is.
Tries to be, Roger. It tries to be.
I put a lot of work into it. And yes, so now it's nice to know that other people are involved in the amount of prep work. That's it. It doesn't have to be a lot, but it's nice.
Now
Sorry.
that aside is done. What's next, Minnie?
Okay.
When asked what his main goal here at Nebraska is, and he is just in the coolest way, just win football games. Go out and get first downs and touchdowns.
Yep. That's good.
Okay.
Better than Dylan and his, I want to try and do something that's never been done before, but I'm going to try and bring somebody back because that's my legacy because my dad's name's up there. And, I've faced adversity. So Calandria was the fucking, the king's speech compared to some of the things that Dylan said that led nowhere. So, yeah. Greg, blink twice if you need help.
I already did.
I missed it. Nobody cares, I guess.
Poor Greg. I'm sorry, Greg.
Fine.
Man, Greg cracked
Now
another
everything's
beer.
better.
I might have to hobble out and get another one after this, but okay.
Greg, SEAL Team 6 is on the way.
This is the last beer I have in the house, so tell him to bring some fucking beer.
Oh, ouch. Greg.
Let's go. Let's go on with your show.
Your show. Wow. Claws are coming out, guys. Do I need to get my ref shirt on? I'm going to get one for next week.
Okay. So when asked what he's trying to do, mainly with all the 120 names, learning that and just the handshakes, he's just trying to build chemistry outside of the field. That's it.
That's good. That's
Yes.
nice. It shows he wants to be a teammate, and you mentioned something with one of the running backs talked about maybe perhaps the previous starting quarterback, Little Art Fuckpants, who just didn't quite, want to gel with people or cause things to be negative or siloed, as they say in corporate America, like a silo of people and information. So maybe now things are a little bit more open, and I'm glad for that. I just play football, for God's sakes. I've been saying this since Bo when he had drama. Just play football. Quit arguing. Since Riley, thanks for playing. Since Frost, just play football.
Winning solves
and
everything.
so maybe we're to that now with a new kind of a purging of certain people and people moving on. And I don't know. Need to build a foundation. It's just tough. It's difficult right now.
Like, again, I'm not anti 106 varieties of fucking handshakes. It's just, I don't know how the hell you keep them all separate. Like,
learn the playbook too while you're at it. Somebody said that. That's not Minnie just.
No, I didn't leave. I'm grabbing a chair.
She's putting on a pot of coffee. Bleed Husker Red. Oh, Greg's pouring out his beer, but other he's putting it Bleed Husker Red on the our subscribers. I'm still on my Tiny Tim from Thunderhead. Anybody in Nebraska knows?
In October?
What's that?
Do you think that was brewed in? Because that's a holiday beer.
It is. Yep.
That's probably brewed in October.
Yeah, we have there's an old Toys R Us, and it became a wine, beer, and spirits. and they still keep the old Jeffrey golf carts or
Nice.
shopping carts, right?
That's
so
hilarious.
we call it Drunks or Us. And it's a big beer, wine, booze, just giant, like a Walmart of it. And this is like a huge Western Nebraska winter beer, and is like 9%. It's got like, oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, is Thunderhead Scottsbluff or Gearing?
It's in that my friend Adam lives in Hebron, Nebraska, and I think it's very close to it because he knows the brewers, and they had a brew house here and they closed, but they still sell it at the Drunks or Us up the street.
Very
and
cool.
This is usually like $15 a 4-pack, and they had it down to $8.99 on clearance because they had just enough left. So I had to buy a little bit of it to celebrate my birthday. So
I think you should.
Oh, we still have another part of the show.
Good fucking God.
I totally forgot.
Let's we could hit the fast forward. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the chat wants, but
Okay.
Oh no, I tell you what the chat wants. If nobody saw it, Worship's Water says first 24-hour 5-heart podcast.
Okay. We're gonna
work tomorrow, so
we're gonna change again. No, I'm kidding. We have a special treat for people. Actually, it's for Fred mainly. What?
Are we doing that right now?
Don't you want to?
I didn't know if we were doing that closer to the end of the show because we had a few other things to discuss.
Oh, okay. First,
it's almost my next birthday. No, thank you, Pitt. God love you.
Everybody.
I mean, I feel like we've already used a lot of time talking about other things.
I mean, if we're going to be honest, the little bit of press conference stuff, it's prep school palaver. It's the same things we've heard. We didn't learn a lot. It's the time of year. So that's where we, as, independent content creators, come up with other stuff to keep people excited. And there's still a lot of people here for some reason. So, the flag. Yeah, that flag football thing was, something.
Yeah, the women's flag football program, the Upstart program, now has officially a head coach. That's all I know.
She's really. I just looked the name up, like a legendary person in that whole space. That's pretty cool.
She has a twin. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, and that'd be. Oh, can you, Greg?
Well, because that's what the article said, is that she was on some NFL like front office in the front office of some NFL programs. So, yeah, that's about all. I unfortunately don't have her name readily available, so I apologize for that, everybody.
It's okay.
I'm just a big old.
We forgive you. We forgive you. We forgive you.
You're not a big old sack of crap, Greg. You're just sack of crap. You're not old yet.
You may be a big old sack of crap, but you're our sack of crap. Okay.
Wow.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
So what we used to do way back in the day, the first iteration of the 5-Heart podcast with myself and Brian Toll, is we used to obviously spend most of the time talking football and then do a very quick round table or around the horn rather of other Nebraska athletics. And that usually involved like women's bowling, which was always a national contender. So just very briefly, baseball is home this weekend. They're 7-5 overall on the season. They've won 2 in a row, and they're opening up Big Ten play. They have a series against Michigan State at Hawks Field starting tomorrow at 2:00, 1:00 on Saturday, and then noon on Sunday. So be mindful of that. They're not the only spring sport that is home this weekend, as the Big Red Spring, I'm going to get the name of it wrong, Spring Classic for softball is also at home at Bowling Stadium. Now, Nebraska is number 5 number 10, I guess. I don't know where I saw somebody that they were number 5. But Nebraska's number 10. They're taking on Omaha for 2, and then they are taking on, or rather, let me try that again. They have taken on, because it actually started today. So they beat South Dakota State in a doubleheader today, and they're facing Nebraska Omaha on Saturday and Sunday. So the 10th ranked Husker softball team. So, and then one other top 10 team you probably don't even know about.
Bowling?
Bowling, rifle,
Not bowling. No.
Wait,
curling,
is it beach volleyball?
thumb
It's
wrestling.
not beach volleyball. This is a little even further under the radar. But there's another sport at Nebraska that is currently in the national top 10. And I'm here to tell you all about it. Dodgeball.
Oh,
What? We
You-
actually do that?
We are number 10
Jesus Christ.
nationally in dodgeball. Working up from there is Cleveland State, Ohio, Virginia, Miami of Ohio, Cincinnati, Grand Valley State, Kent State, Michigan State, and Ohio State. So yeah, we have a
This is
top
the thing
10.
I could get in on. I could do this. I was good at dodgeball. We called it war ball back in the day, but yeah, I could do this.
I mean, you could have, probably not now.
No, I could still do it. Fuck it.
You probably do it for like 5 minutes and then you throw your shoulder out.
I got another shoulder. I'd be fine.
Great question, Rostovsky, because you have Ohio State, Kent State, Cincinnati, Miami of Ohio, Cleveland State, Akron, Bowling Green. That's 7. No, I know how to count. 8 in the top 25.
that is crazy.
So now, granted, there's probably only 26 teams that play college dodgeball. But yeah, just wanted to share that little tidbit, that little nugget with you good people.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
yeah, that's all that I had.
I never knew that.
Now you do. See, Greg can bring something new to the show.
You can. Yes.
Milkshake brings the boys to the yard, indeed.
Yep.
All right. So here's what we're going to do.
All right, tell me, boss.
We're going to go through some comments and then we're going to do our other 5-heart theater thing.
Okay. Rostovsky, we talked about some of the members only ideas for content. Rostovsky says, I say a members only pod where Minnie has a whiteboard and we have her diagram all these plays as she learns them.
I think this is a fantastic idea because the best way to learn things is either to do it or to teach somebody. Obviously, I'm not going to go out and play football.
You can play flag football.
Okay, wondering where would a middle-aged woman who's never played football before
Arizona State.
start playing flag football?
Arizona State. Rostovsky also says, I wouldn't be worried about tight ends. Luke Sorensen is a legit backup to Lindenmeyer, already our best blocker. And Janner and Bonner's going to run a lot of the H-back stuff too. He's half a tight end, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? You didn't hear this from me, but expect to see more Carter Nelson moving forward and not just on special teams. Pitt wants to know, WTH happened to Monday Night Therapy? I'm going to let you two, the hosts of Monday Night Therapy, answer that question.
Minnie?
It's coming back. It'll be back. Just you wait.
Back again.
I got to tell you. So last season was a long season, given that my mom had been diagnosed with cancer and she's doing fantastic now. And we are getting ready to do a stem cell transplant in April. So once that kind of happens, my life hopefully will be getting more back to normal. And oh, yeah, there'll be more to talk about. So we'll be back then, I'm sure.
Awesome. Let's see. Matt reminds us who our flag football coach is. It's Liz Sowers. Possibly. I don't know. She's a 5-time national champion.
Sowers is the Iowa cheerleaders, I think. Sowers.
Fair. So Liz is the head coach. Katie is the twin sister who will be the associate head coach. They come from Ottawa University in Kansas, where they teamed up to build a championship program at the NAIA level. It is Sowers, S-O-R, spelled as it is, pronounced Sowers. Let's see. Quickly. I know this for a fact. I read where Sowers has been on coaching staff for 3 different NFL teams, including Kansas City Chiefs, San Francisco 49ers, and Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, good for her.
With the Chiefs, Katie was selected for the Bill Walsh Diversity Coaching Fellowship and worked with the tight ends in 2021. She was, from 2017 to 21, worked as an offensive quality control coach for the Niners and primarily helped the wide receiver room and aided with scouting and run and pass game evaluation. So that's Katie. Liz is a 7-time first-team All-American for the Kansas City Titans in her playing career. Played for the West Michigan Mayhem, Kansas City Tribe, Kansas City Glory. Thought I saw more about her coaching pedigree, but 2-time gold medalist with the national tackle football team and won a gold for the national flag football team in 2018. So didn't even know there was such a thing. My bad.
Yeah, no, highly decorated. Yeah, definitely.
Maybe she can help the men's coach.
Yeah, if only.
It's only a matter of time till she has a podcast. There you go, David Matney. I said it so you don't have to.
Okay. We have somebody posting comments. Who is that?
That's Fred.
I don't
know. Okay.
Moving on.
Highlander Gun wants to know what kind of game system you got there, birthday boy.
Oh, it's a.
I know you talked about
360 or something. It's got about 500 games on it, like all the way to Atari to just pretty much anything you could think of, old-timey arcade games. Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
All the ones you'd find in your local Pizza Hut back when Pizza Hut was still good.
Exactly, yes.
Awesome. And then last but not least on the starred comments, Roger Moore says, any mention of the great Lou Holtz?
Oh, no.
This is us mentioning the great Lou Holtz. He passed this week.
Yesterday.
Yeah, sad. He'd been in some rough health, I'd heard, and 89, I believe. So that's a good long life, you know.
Back when I was in terrestrial radio, I would put together some like football broadcast intros, and I remember one year, like 2007, 2008, something like that. I used a Lou Holtz quote in my intro. So now we brought that into some Megadeth, Pantera. Fred, you would have appreciated it, especially on the type of radio station that it was, which these blue hairs never heard a guitar with any distortion in their lives. So it was a good time.
I could see that. Yeah. No. Yeah, he was great. Yeah, I was never a massive Notre Dame fan, but I rooted for them when they played Miami, of course, back in the Catholics convicts games and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, legendary coach, and yeah, rest in peace.
I think he is one of the first football coaches that I ever listened to that was kind of one of those. I think he wrote a book or something. I can't even remember if it was a book I was reading. I think it was a book he wrote. Yes. And it was so good. It was about kind of how he coached and his philosophy.
Yeah.
Anyways, I can't remember the name. He actually wrote
It's
it.
okay. I'm sure he wrote a book, and like every other coach.
I mean, he has win losses and other lessons, winning every day. He had a few. 3
Okay.
rules for living a good life. So
I don't know if any of those sound like it.
no. I'm just throwing out. I googled Lou Holt's book, and
Oh,
there you go.
okay.
All right.
Owen Walker wants to know if Nebraska will win on Sunday. I
Minnie
say
doesn't
yes,
watch, yeah.
conditionally. And Minnie, what's that condition to Nebraska men's basketball winning on Sunday?
Again, I purchased the stream. I am not going to not watch if I have the availability and I remember.
Okay. Everybody just like start, I don't know, tweeting at Minnie on Sunday, getting her distracted so she forgets there's a game on.
Okay.
So.
All right. So without further ado, this is for Fred's. Okay. So the introduction to what we're going to be doing for the next
Are we
5
doing
parts.
that under the banner of a 5-heart theater again?
It is kind of a 5-heart theater, but it's more like a musical, if you will. Not a musical.
Just
Never mind.
watch the life drain out of my eyes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, good Lord.
Well,
I know how
Enjoy
Greg
it, Fred.
feels.
This may be your last birthday ever. If you come to the conclusion that you don't want more celebrations like this.
Okay.
I don't. I don't want this one.
Well, you're getting this one because, gosh darn it, I put in a modicum of effort. So
Oh, whole modicum. Wow.
a whole modicum.
My
All right,
cup
Fred.
runneth over.
You get to watch the comments as we
Okay.
begin our second 5-heart theater.
Okay. We didn't discuss how we're doing this. I just figure every other one. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Real Fred Sacco comments. Serious question. Does Matt Rule's Patrick Duffy leg count against the 105 roster limit?
Frost enjoyed a pro-style spread.
A lot of sacks were allowed in Camp Kenosha Car Wash.
Take a lap dance and a Frost warning t-shirt out of petty cash.
Eels are more fun to talk about than Husker football. Go Big Red.
He's 8 foot tall and he smites gators with fire from his arse.
Gotta say it more with that Scottish brogue. He's 8 foot tall and he smites gators with fire from his arse. Anyway, the DL looks like Charlie McBride's proverbial bowling ball of butcher knife.
Intangible was also his favorite dancer at Spearmint Rhino.
This is one I'm going to probably mess up. The Greek rifle will misfire tzatziki sauce all over the field like our former HC at D Cup night.
PJ Fleck can't cry. They took his tear ducts out during the surgery.
I really wish that we would have flipped this so you'd end up reading this one. But someone said the word ejaculate to Bob Diaco once, and he started yelling, "Everybody out!" and ran away.
Our former head coach could rise to the occasion all the time. Unfortunately, it was all off the field.
Best quarterback in the Big Ten West. It's like saying you're the one the Iowa cheerleaders liked best. Nothing to brag about.
I'm glad we're done drinking Frostinis mega saver on vodka and alleged adultery.
Keep guzzling. What our former head coach said to, never mind.
We went to the jerk store a few times the last 20 years and hired at least 3 of them.
Our former head coach was proud of his swimmers.
Some of the Iowa cheerleaders have fins. I think they did it on purpose.
I wish I remembered half of those. Good Lord. Whew. Those were deep cuts. Those had to be like old. Some of them I legit. Jesus. Good Lord. That was great. Thank you.
Worship's Water says, wait, comments don't disappear into oblivion. Time to stop chatting.
Run, Worships, run. They'll get you too.
Roger Moore wants to know who's jumping out of the cake. Neither of us.
Ain't me.
But if the cake's big enough, Fred, you have 2 little dogs, and one of them could probably just run right through it, right?
Yeah, they could. Yeah, they could both do it. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Oh, they could both.
Oh my God. Whew. Well, thank you for that. That was really good. That was yeah.
That's exactly what I was just thinking. What Vince Watson said. The Fred we all know and love.
Some of those were horrible. What's wrong with me? Golly.
We love you too, Owen Walker.
Well, thanks for that. I appreciate that. Those were some. I'll have to watch this again. There were a couple that I used to be terrible. I really straightened up over the last couple of years.
No, you haven't.
I know. You used to be really bad. All right, Greg and Fred.
Yes.
It's time to wrap it up, boys. Let's go.
Oh, sorry, boss. All right, everybody. That does it for this episode of the 5 Heart Podcast. Once again, to our friend Fred, a very happy birthday to you. And with any luck, you'll be able to go and enjoy the last hour of it. Just with your loved one and the dogs. So that'll be it. We truly, like I said at the outset of the show, we appreciate each and every one of you for spending your Thursday evenings with us. I am forever grateful for Minnie and Fred for being a part of this show and integral parts at that. So makes the show more fun. Thank you, Minnie, for all of the press conferences that you watched and all the notes that you took and all the grief that you give. Thank you, Fred, for what you bring to the show, which is endless laughter and pop culture references that I understand and Minnie doesn't, which makes it. So with all that, I'm Greg Mahochko, Minnie Hunt, and the birthday boy himself, Fred Sacco. Fred, go get your birthday spankings, my friend. And remember, we remind each and every week that 5 Heart is all the art you need. Minnie?
And GBR. Go Big Red.
I'm not getting spanked, for the record. So, but I will enjoy a nice Kincaider beer as I saunter off into the sunset.
I bet she would if you asked kind enough. I bet she would if you asked nice enough.
Goodness gracious.
Great balls of fire.